Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Assassin's Creed 3. Picking up where we left off. We're playing as Connor, but now, teenage-ish age, right? Yeah, teenage age. Teenager Connor. It's kind of weird that, I walked through the house just to, be welcomed back into it, or whatever.
Onojera dia te tia jataraniere ne oya ganyo ke haga zi waterio.
Oh.
Una wasundade dans a deri hua seraguase. Yohunja norunge yungwa dena dayan. Danu ne amha ajungwa deri wayani ne ayetia se dani
You know,
shege
she
unjunja.
says that they sit on sacred ground, right? Which is why they don't travel like all the other native tribes did at this point. But there was sacred ground all over the place, and nobody sat on it. And I mean, my hands really smell like garlic. I did not do that. I was making curry earlier. But if they want to keep it hidden, right? I get it. But you being there increases the chance that people investigate there and find it because you're there. There are people there. And especially when you know that the colonists and that are trying to kick everybody out so that they can expand and everything, that means that they're going to be coming for you at some point.
Greetings, Guardian.
Juno.
Are you a spirit?
You may think of me as such.
Where am I?
You are where you were before. If you mean to ask what it is you now see, it is known as the Nexus. From here, probabilities are calculated so that the proper path may be chosen.
What path?
Yours.
Avoid midair collision. Right, I forgot
Follow
that
me.
we got to fly as a bird. I think we do this. I want to say we do this twice, but I'm not 100% on that.
What
Also, it says
to me?
avoid midair
Selected a
collisions
form
2,
familiar
which means
to
that
your
we
culture.
get 2.
It is designed
Or we get
to ease
1.
navigation. We have waited millennia for your arrival. You, who will bring
I
to
also
him the
don't
last
seem to have
peace,
a huge amount of
that he may open the
control.
door.
I do
Also
not
inverted
understand.
flight.
Nor need you. I sense my words cause pain. But such was not my intention.
Oh, there's
You are
one.
important, child. In more ways than you will ever know.
Wow, yeah,
As
I
we
have
speak,
very little control
forces
over
gather
this,
in secret,
surprisingly.
preparing to seize control of the land. If they succeed, the sanctuary will be breached.
Oh, oh. At least they were nice enough to give me one free hit.
Yours is a special lineage. Past, present,
Yeah,
future.
the most special.
Many are connected to you. Many who have changed the world, who will change the world. So too shall you.
Ah, fuck.
I have called you here that you might know your duty. You must protect Sanctuary from those who would undo our work.
What sanctuary? What work?
Okay. This time made it without any collisions so far.
Maintaining
It
your
is like
current
attempt
course will
5.
result in a negative outcome. Premature access will destabilize the region. Your village and its people will be destroyed.
Okay, back into here. This is where I failed last time. Because all of this fucking nonsense looks the same.
What am I to do?
That I can't
You will
fucking
learn of
tell
a
where
man
the
who will
actual
provide
walls
additional
are.
training. Seek this symbol. No doubt you have many questions. Time will see them answered. For now, you must follow. Bleeding is for later.
My god, I was so close to the end last time. What an annoying thing. Also, zero reason for that to be like that. Like, there's no reason for her to turn us into a bird to navigate that. She could have very easily just had us in our regular form standing there and showing us pictures. Like, there was no reason for us to be an eagle. All right.
Radun hage dun got nue ni satka tuntiga gari wayarunitstu.
Adun hets wagena duni.
Yeah, the
Gar
spirit of
dunungue
Juno.
daya jadatka. Agena dun
Who
haso
I think
onio
we
ti
did. Did we
akanda.
meet Juno in
Tantune tiga runungue. Izi na gahanda
Revelations
di tunes. Gari wesi wagaderiandere.
or
Anu ize i
Brotherhood?
oni.
I guess it
Arahaji
would have
tiza
been.
detni gorizo ne dosa seri wayena.
Because
Yungwa
I vaguely recall
haratstone
seeing her, but I just don't
ayede
remember her having a
wadahundanuna.
name in
Nexti da
Brotherhood.
sheri de nise. Deot danu haje hunjage danu ya taundo ayungwa da se dunhage.
Ya ka atakitskoda ge dano agaderhara dene ayede wanda ne.
What gunya
Yeah, you
do
can't remain
daritsigi.
isolated, otherwise you
Owadu
won't really
era
advance.
osete.
Ohnu jera di dezaderi wadenyani.
Aze ganya tak gweni daguri huadeni. Yahasa giga. Ase tari jina hoda ze sakstit kada kunegas. Tonu e dagatka tone gari huayernitsto. Ne egi garun gwera hawi o yashnena zinio zizatnista hawa shagoshnena.
Yama.
You know, every once in a while I forget that Rogue actually takes place before this game.
Seria sadoga nekti gets hani sozi ezo zarhare. Was sezakane gari huayernitstu. Satahatsari.
Yeah, they played around with the timeline a bit, because both Black Flag and Rogue take place before this game, and Liberation takes place during this game. Like, I think anyway that Liberation takes place during our training.
Leaving home was harder than I thought. I expected the journey would fill me with a sort of pride, a sense of accomplishment. But whatever it was that carried me away from home soon fled, replaced by questions, and no small amount of doubt. Had I been too hasty? Had I made a mistake? The others in the village, they thought this was something I wanted, something I chose to do. But it never felt that way to me. No, it was not a choice. It was an obligation. Because if not me, then who?
Okay, so that there is the hunting society. I think that's a thing, but that'll be one of the things that I do off camera. but I won't be worrying about that for now. But yeah, so we're on our way to meet the guy who's going to be training us, and Liberation takes place the reason why I know that is because Connor is actually in Liberation. You have a mission. I think it's just one anyway. It might be two, but you're only there once. Where you actually come to the American colonies or to the north. Because Liberation, if you don't know, takes place in New Orleans, I do believe. And then yeah, for one of the missions, you head north to here, and you actually do a mission with Connor. And I think it's while he's still in training and not after, but yeah, and then Black Flag. Now, Rogue would take place right before this. Well, I say right before, I mean maybe years, but not many years. Before this, and then Black Flag takes place before that. Because I think Rogue takes place before Hatham comes here, if I'm not mistaken. And then Rogue takes place before Hatham comes here, and then Black Flag takes place before the Hatham period. Wow, that was a nice gentle run, and I imagine they probably expected people to explore during that. Oh, which reminds me, so minor spoilers for Ghost of Tsushima coming up, but like very minor. So like near
the way.
Oh.
After him.
Okay. So like near the beginning of the game, you get a horse and you get to name it, and then later on the horse dies, and you get like this shitty horse that you can't even like change the saddle on. You do get another new horse that you get to name again, and you get like to put the saddles and that on it. Did not know that. And I rode around in the final area of the game on like the shitty horse with mange. And completed literally everything in the third region before advancing the storyline. And it was like one, maybe two missions that before I got the horse back. Yeah, I don't seem to be stealing anything though. I know I got 14. But yeah, I was like I finished everything. I was like, all right, time to get back to the main story. And then like I did one mission which barely did it. Like you barely did anything. And then at like the beginning of the next mission, it's like, yeah, we need to get you a better horse.
Hello.
And it's like, motherfucker.
You must be one of them native fellas.
Hey, it's these
from
two.
The, what's it called? Iroquois tribe. Aye. You from that?
Course not, Terry. Iroquois ain't a tribe.
Is so.
Is not. The Iroquois is a confederation.
Confederate what now?
Confederation, ya Tony. It's a group, an alliance. Lots of different kinds of people all united.
Right. Like I said, a tribe.
Listen, you toddy-headed twiddlepoop. There's a difference between a tribe and a confederation, and it's not my fault your skull's too thick to make sense of it.
Who you calling a twiddlepoop, you crump-back scab? Hey now, this is between me and him.
Yeah, mind your business.
I mean, you're the ones who talk to me. We'll see more of those guys later. As you could tell by the fact that they have names. So yeah, this is the homestead. This will be our base of operations. If you played any of the Assassin's Creeds before this one, it's very similar to Monterione and... Well, actually, it's just very similar to Monterione, I guess. Because in Brotherhood, you were in Rome, and Revelations, you were in Constantinople. And you didn't really have like a base. But this is one of those places where like... It's a little bit different because in Assassin's Creed 2, where you had Monterione, you just basically went and gave money to upgrade stuff. Like you just spent money to upgrade stuff. This one here, you do the same thing. You have different people move in here and you'll help them upgrade. But instead of just needing money, you'll need money and other stuff, usually hunting supplies and stuff like that. But yeah.
What?
I was told you could train me.
No. Go away.
I'm not leaving!
All right. I say before this because in both Black Flag and Rogue, you also have a base, but it's your boat, and you upgrade your boat, and it's all obviously
I
very
need a place
different.
to camp.
And then after those was Unity, which I never finished. And you had a house, but I don't think that you like a mansion, but I don't think that you really upgraded it. Maybe? I'm not sure. And then you had Syndicate and you took over parts of London, but once again, I don't think there was any like upgrades that you did. And then Origins, you didn't have anywhere to upgrade. Odyssey, you had a boat to upgrade. Valhalla, though, that's very similar to this, I guess, because you have different people move in and you help them upgrade their stuff and whatnot. So that would probably be the closest to this one, honestly. Because Monterione in 2, you did upgrade in that, but that was pretty much all you did. Whereas in Valhalla and this one, not only do you upgrade it, but you also like do quests for the people and stuff too.
There must be another way in.
I mean, must is a strong word for that.
Please, all I ask is a moment of your time.
I apologize if I've been unclear or otherwise confused you with my words. It was never my intention to mislead, so let me try to clarify. Get the hell off my land.
I'm coming up!
Also, yeah, depending on, how you want to go about it, must be is also like guaranteed to be because it has windows. Like if you okay, you want to like get off of the thing. Thank you.
Just hear me out. What are you so afraid of?
Afraid? You think I'm afraid of anything? Least of all a self-important little scab like you? Oh, you might dream of being a hero, of riding to rescues, of saving the world. But stay this course, and the only thing you're gonna be is dead. The world's moved on, boy. Best you do too.
I will not leave, do you hear me? I'm never leaving. Just wait, old man.
Yeah, this is one of those like persistence
I will
pays
not
off
be defeated
types
so easily.
of stories, you know? It's like, I will annoy you into submission.
You will train me. You have to.
I mean, he doesn't.
These are square toes. This'll be easy.
That's what you said last time, and I wound up with a dead horse and a dark eye.
Who are you?
No one you need concern yourself with, little britches.
Best cut for something bad happens.
No.
Can't say we didn't warn ya. Oi, brothers!
Oh.
Do you quick.
Oh, I don't have the chain kill yet.
Songs and spirits can't save you now.
Oh yeah, I do.
You should have run when you had the chance.
Oh, come on. I fucking hit the A button to human shield. Okay, for some reason my chain kill isn't, like, working. It's very weird.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Best ask the boss man.
You working for the old man, then? That it? Maybe this will get you talking. Oh.
Thank you.
Clean this up. Then I suppose we should talk.
Alright. Alright, Achilles. Wow.
Sorry.
Not your fault. This whole place is ready to come down. Goddamn miracle it hasn't already. Anyway, who are you?
My name is Radohangado.
Right. Well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Now, tell me why you're here.
I was told to seek this symbol.
Do you even know what that symbol represents? Or what it is you're asking for?
No.
And yet, here you are.
The spirit said that I am...
These spirits of yours have been harassing the assassins for centuries. Ever since Ezio uncorked the bottle. But you don't even know what an assassin is, do you? Well, they're settled in then. I've got a story to tell, and it's gonna take a while to get it all out.
Be hilarious if that chair broke too.
And so, this is why the Assassins have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of the Templars. Because if they succeed, your spirit's visions will become reality.
Then I will stop them.
Oh, I have no doubt you'll try. Come on. I've something to show you. Careful. Wasn't a joke when I said this place was coming apart.
This place gets fixed up too as
Why
we
don't you repair it?
go along.
What's the point? Besides, I don't have materials for the job.
So buy them.
You need money for that.
Look at me. You think I can just march into some store, purse full of pounds, and go shopping?
Yes. Why not?
So naive.
Oh, apparently I was pressing hard enough to hit the right
This
trigger. That's
way.
why I was running after him. Fast walk, please. Like, my normal walk is faster than this guy. This is our armory, or will be.
I don't think you can just come in here, throw those on, and call yourself an assassin.
I did not. I would never presume.
That's all right. I know they've a certain allure. Very well. I'll train you. Then we'll know if you've the right to wear those robes.
Thank you.
Name's Achilles. Come on, then. We've work to do.
You are a speck of dust, a nothing. You and all your kind, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world.
What do the Templars want?
What they've always wanted. Control. They see an opportunity in the colonies. A chance for new beginnings, unfettered by the chaos of the past. This is why they backed the British. Here they have a chance to illustrate the merits of their beliefs. A people in service to the principles of order and structure.
I have seen what is to come if they succeed. They have to die, don't they? All of them. Even my father.
Especially your father. He's the one holding the whole thing together.
I would like to know, like, I mean, it makes sense that Connor would know who his father
I
is, but
trained
why does Achilles?
In running, in climbing, in fighting, in falling. And for every lesson that concerned the body, there were two that concerned the mind. Language, philosophy, logic, the arts. Achilles taught most often of the assassins and Templars, their structures, origins, and purpose. Centuries of history condensed into a few short days. I told him of the men who had burned my village, of Charles Lee, and my promise to him. Achilles explained that Lee and his followers were Templars, and that they were led by none other than my own father. If I was to serve the order, these men would become my targets. So I worked harder, learned faster, but for all my progress, it was clear that I still had much to learn. My training had only just begun.
So you may have seen there, it said that the memento was unlocked in the Animus database and in the manor. That's little things that show up basically to mark your progress in certain things. Like, for example, I do believe the almanac pages that you collect for Ben Franklin, every few of those, every so often, like, you'll collect those, and at certain points during the collection, you'll get one of Franklin's inventions in the manor, and stuff like that. Oh, well, I guess it was 6 months. So we's back to winter.
Good morning.
To you as well. You taking a trip?
I've decided to do something about the house, and you're going to help me. Get it?
Yeah, and I do believe that this carriages are going to be our fast travel, if I'm not mistaken. Or you can, I don't know, maybe not. Because I think you can just fast travel from the map, actually, so.
Don't stare.
Sorry.
Come on.
This place is incredible. The people, the sounds and smells. I could walk these streets for days and know not even half its wonders.
I thought the same as you upon a time. These days, I much prefer the quiet of the countryside.
But there is so much life here. So many opportunities.
For a few, my boy. For a few.
I mean, no, at this point in time, there was lots of opportunity. I mean, I would argue that there's less opportunity
There's a
now.
store close to here. You're to buy the items on this list. Tell them where the carriage is, and they'll see that it's loaded. Understood?
Yes.
Good. You're also going to need a new name. Your skin is fair enough that you might pass for one with Spanish or Italian blood. Better to be thought a Spaniard than a native. And both are better still than I.
That is not true.
What's true and what is aren't always the same.
What would
I
you
think
call
his
me
cane
then?
is too short.
Kana. Yes, that will be your name. All right then, off you go.
You know, you say that his skin is fair enough to be considered Spanish, which, okay, sure. But he, like, look at what he's walking around, like, in. Like, he's carrying a tomahawk, the clothes he's wearing, his bow and quiver. Like, nobody's gonna believe that he isn't a native. George Smith Blacksmith, which is also attached to a bakery, which is odd combination of stores to have together, but, you know, whatever. And I'm not sure that Achilles being black would matter as well. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, because we're at the Civil War, so.
Must have thought himself so clever when he papered these.
Or close to the Civil War, anyway. Well, I guess not the Civil War. The
You lost?
breakup or whatever. War of Independence. That's the one.
I need the items on this list.
Will you be paying with coin or trade? Some of these things I have, some I don't. Lumber's hard to come by since my supplier up and vanished. I have the tools and pitch, though. Nails, too. So, where do you want this delivered?
Our wagon is near the State House. I should return to Achilles.
Who stands in Parliament for Boston? For New York? For Virginia?
Yeah.
No one. But holds
Everyone,
Durham as representative.
come with us. We've had enough. Ragtag and riffraff, come with me.
We're headed to the customs house to toss
What
some
happened?
quips at the
That's what we're
lobsters.
going to find out. Follow me.
James, Sam, come on. We're going to ruffle some redback feathers.
They
With me to King Street. We'll show them.
got something in my eye.
Down to the customs house for a spree. Come along.
That merchant, I feel like, because he only took like 3 coins, and I don't know how much, you know, the tools and pitch and whatever the other thing was. He said nails cost, but he only took 3 coins, which I feel would probably have been like the correct amount of money. I don't know how much any of that would obviously cost, but I feel like he would have like ripped them off.
Congregating in this manner is forbidden.
We're not going anywhere, Bug.
Oi! Why did you go back to England?
No good can come of this chaos. Return to your homes, and all will be forgiven.
Never.
Not until you've answered for your crimes.
You're right,
You
coward.
don't scare us.
Pointing guns at unarmed.
We ain't afraid.
Is that my father?
Yes, which means trouble is sure to follow. I need you to tail his accomplice. This crowd is a powder keg. We can't allow him to light the fuse.
But
nothing. Do as I say and go.
Come on, you gosh-gutted coward. You doesn't shoot at me.
Hey, Lobster, go ahead. Fire your little gun.
Lobster, I guess, yeah, right, because he's wearing red.
No, I do soon fight you. This on you. Freaky squad. Take a swing at me, why don't you?
Just fucking being shoved around, getting stuck by all the fucking bodies in his way. Man, that right trigger is really sensitive on this controller.
Boy, you there. What's all the fuss about?
Fire at the townhouse.
Yeah, is there? Let's get up out of sight. There's probably some dudes up on the roof right now, but I'm not sure. It looks like he's about to be up on the roof, though. Oh, do you feel like you're being followed? Oh, that's a shame you didn't get your shot off.
Your plot is ended.
Not quite.
Damn you! Fire!
Oh no, we've been discovered. Oh. Again, just like in previous games. If we lose them and pop
need to
into
find
a
Achilles.
bale of hay or something, we're good to go. So yeah, notoriety 2, they're hunting this. Now 3, the guards will recognize you and attack on sight. And then enemies will investigate on site, which is basically the same thing.
Now? I'm here to help.
Who are you?
Well, just a messenger. Mr. Adams wants a word.
What? Why?
Well, you'll need ask him that yourself. He'll meet you tonight near Faneuil Hall. I suggest laying low till then.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that. But yeah, it says the enemies will investigate on site, which, as I said, fucking sucks. It isn't quite level 3 where they attack on site, but it's like it may as well be for the most part, like, because like I said, they immediately start as yellow. So it does not take very long after being seen for them to, when you're at notoriety 2, for them to begin attacking you. Like,
over here.
Hello, Mr. Adams.
You're Achilles' boy. Connor, was it? I saw what happened at the townhouse. A fine mess, that.
Who are you?
Samuel Adams, at your service. Achilles asked me to get you out of Boston.
Explain.
The whole city's looking for you.
Oh yay, oh yay! A criminal stalks the streets, wanted in connection with the massacre at the townhouse. Citizens are advised to call the guards if they see him. £10 to whoever brings this madman.
What am I supposed to do?
You can take down these posters for a start. Return to me once you remove the others.
So yeah, this is showing you how to
Take
get
down
rid of
those
your
posters, and then we'll talk.
notoriety.
But we now suspect a man of native origin. Many speculate as to why he acted. A show of solidarity.
Yeah, and there we go. You're now incognito. But it says that I'm at 3.
Or was it merely an act of madness? I fear we shall have no.
Now I'm down to 2.
In custody. So long as he still walks the streets, all of us are in danger.
But yeah, see, as I said, see, look, it's not even that they start at yellow. They start at red when you're at level 2. Like I said, the notoriety in this game specifically is some of the worst there is.
Ah, Connor. There you are. I'd like you to meet Cyrus.
Is he the killer?
Peace. Cyrus is on our side, or rather, for the right price, he will be.
Have you seen this man?
Watch and learn.
Oh yay, oh yay! Word has reached us that the man responsible for today's shooting may have been in disguise. A wig and makeup tin were found near the scene of the crime. Witnesses describe a middle-aged gentleman of pale complexion fleeing towards the wharves, rifle in arm.
Thank you kindly, Cyrus.
Pleasure.
Come on, then. There's still one last bit of work to do.
So yeah, you can tear down posters.
Where are we going?
To the printer. Where do you think all those posters came from? They're made by a machine. We need to shut it down. Damn it, we're too late. They've set up a checkpoint. Come on. This way.
I can go by rooftop and meet you there.
No. Better you learn about the tunnels now.
Tunnels?
The Masons have a whole network of them under the city. They're quite useful when speed and secrecy are required.
But yeah, so like you can tear down the things, you can bribe the town criers to do it, or, and the thing that we're going for right now is if you go to the printers, you can pay them and it'll wipe it entirely. I do believe that The posters will lower your notoriety by 1. The town criers will lower it by 2. And if you make it to a printer, it'll eliminate it entirely, even if you're at 3. So, I mean, and then obviously tearing down the posters is free. The town criers, I want to say, only cost like a little bit, like a few pounds, not many, like maybe 50.
Here we are then.
And
I'll see you inside.
I want to say that to do the print and shop or the newspaper, whichever, is I want to say 500, which sounds like a lot because it is, but at the same time, it's a convenience thing because there's generally when you go get your notoriety up, there's posters fucking everywhere, and it takes very little time to just go and grab 1 to 3 of them. But yeah, this here is the tunnels under Boston, which we will, or at least I will, be spending some time in. So yeah, as you're running around down here, you will be able to unlock different doors in that. So like this door right here, is the exit, which I did not realize. I realized now it said exit, but I had hit B before I had read it. But anyway, as you're walking around down here, you can find and unlock different doors. And then whenever you reach one of these doors, there's some of them that are more secret than others. There's some of them that you have to unlock from in here. And then there's others. Also, you can light the torches up down here, so I fucking love it down here.
To confound interlopers and trap those who have no business being down here. Clever and cruel.
But yeah, you can open gates like this. Apparently we're not supposed to be going that way though. To find different doors to unlock, and some of them you unlock from in here. Some of them I think you need a key for, and some you need to enter from another point and unlock it from the other side. So like, even if Sam wasn't with us right now, we couldn't go and just like unlock all the fast travel points, because you need to enter them from different from different sides sometimes. And I think there might be keys, but I'm not.
Use your lantern to light the lamps, Connor. They'll help us find our way should we get turned around.
I wonder why they built these tunnels.
Oh yeah, and then there's animals that will be like, hey, this way is an exit. But for the most part, you can find your way around.
I can't help but feel this is the wrong direction.
Alright, well, then why am I leading you? But yeah, this is one of those things where like you spend quite a bit of time down here. Well, maybe you wouldn't, but I usually spend quite a bit of time down here near the beginning, getting as many exits and that
Excellent.
unlocked as I can.
Let us move on.
And then you don't come down here again ever, because once you've unlocked an exit, whenever you go to one of the underground tunnels, it'll either, I do believe
Must
it'll
stay vigilant, Connor. Down here, everything starts to look the same after a while.
Alright, yeah, he's not going to do that. It'll just ask you which exit you want to go to, or if you want to enter the tunnels, so. Obviously,
it pains me to say it, we must follow the rats.
If
They
you're
often move in
entering
the
from
direction of an exit.
a place that you haven't unlocked yet, you just have to enter the tunnels. But I want to say there's a couple of them where if you do the exploring early on, you can like pop down into it, unlock one door, and then just kind of leave and then use it again, and it'll unlock all the it'll be able to fast travel from it.
You were right. I apologize for ever doubting. No wonder Achilles has taken such an interest in you. Arse. I don't suppose lockpicking is part of your repertoire?
Alright. Anyway. Okay. Apparently lockpicking was one of the things that Achilles taught him. Heyo, fast travel, 2 of 10.
The printer isn't far. Let us reconvene there.
So yeah, that's up. That'll have to go back into and do a bunch afterwards. Because it's very useful to have that. Now, my recording is almost at an hour, but I think we'll still do one more mission. Why am I back up to 1 notoriety? But yeah, we'll still do another mission just because it's yeah. I know I have to cut some of that eagle flying out, so looks surprisingly like the shopkeeper,
You ask
doesn't
a
he?
great deal of me, Sam.
I know, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, if it wasn't vital.
Fine. Just this once, though. In the future, such things will come at a price. Resetting the type is neither quick nor easy. To say nothing of the cost should I be discovered.
I shall not forget this kindness.
Nor I.
His work will see your last little bit of notoriety erased. Come, I'll show you how to leave now that order's been restored. So, now you've had a chance to see how it all works. Untoward actions will upset the citizens and inevitably lead to the guards being called. Depending on the severity of your transgression, they may simply search a bit before giving up and returning to their posts. But should you offend them severely or repeatedly, they'll become much more aggressive in their pursuits. I've shown you 3 ways to turn the tide. Remove wanted posters, bribe town criers, or visit a printer to create your own propaganda.
This feels wrong. Why not just speak to someone and explain my innocence?
You can't be serious.
We counter one lie with another. Words on paper instantly taken as truth. And all of it without question.
They loose this beast. Or have you forgotten? I merely helped you tame and turn it round.
There must be another way. Something more honest.
Well, when you find it, do let me know. But until then, we sculpt with the clay we have.
My apologies. I do not mean to sound ungrateful.
Quite all right. Here we are. Speak with the harbor master and he'll see you home.
Thank you for everything, Sam. I promise one day to repay the favor.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
But technically, isn't he like repaying a
this.
favor for Achilles or something? Now, is this the... Oh, I can he's a trader. I thought that this was like a rob this guy for money thing. Okay. Alright, well, let's head home. Yes. We'll get our own boat eventually, because this was the birth of the whole Assassin's Creed boat thing. Very small missions, though. And, oh wow. Boat's just wrecked. Very small missions, but when we do unlock it, there are a couple of what were DLC missions. Obviously, this is the remastered version, so they're just missions now. that will take us to a couple of locations and get us some good shit. I remember one location gives us, I want to say, swords. I don't remember what the other location gives us, though. But yeah, it's, and I don't remember there being any combat in them either. I think it's kind of like a Tomb Raider style missions. Oh, did I need to go inside? No. Well, then I guess I could have used the back door. Oh well. Hello.
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here is all well and good, but experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will, after the house has been repaired.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man, full grown, who spent decades honing his skills. If you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these. Go on before I change my mind.
Oh, hunting challenge. I thought that had to do with the with what we're currently doing. I was like, that's weird.
He's going to die.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I don't think a bear has anything to do with this mission. I do believe don't touch the water is going to be the an option. Well, I say optional, a synchronization challenge for this one. But yeah, we're still in the tutorial from, you know, I mean, technically once you're finished with Hatham, the tutorial is technically complete, but realistically you learn way more afterwards with Connor, so we're still in the tutorial basically.
Down there! He's just passed under the bridge! Help me!
Yeah, do not touch the water, which... Oh, get off. Go. Yeah, working on it, Terry. Getting there.
Help me! Please!
Oh, look, a raccoon. I am coming. Although I think... Yeah, I was going to say, although I think I lost you. And see, like, do not touch the water. It is very strict with that. Like, as you saw there, like, my pinky toe may have brushed the surface of the water. And it's like, yep, that's good enough. And there's a lot of times I remember having to redo this one a few times because, like, I would do the proper jumps. And even though I did the jumps the way that it was clearly intended to do them, like I would like just slightly brush the water on the way. Like I said, his pinky toe would touch the water, and that would just be like the end of it. So, like, yeah, the don't touch the water ones are probably some of, like, the worst, like, traversal ones. See, now, I'll believe that Connor is, like, a good swimmer and everything. But in the cold water and dragging another person, like, that close to a waterfall.
What trying to say is he's forever in your debt, sir.
Who you calling? I'm not end.
You, because you are one.
What were you doing on those logs?
One of the dangers of lumbering. We've got the camp set up a few rods off of here, as we're cutting timber. We're hoping to open a mill in the area.
There's a good place not far from the manor on the hill where I'm staying.
I like you already. We'll have a look.
So yeah, these are one of the guys. They obviously open the lumber mill, and you can do stuff with them and upgrade them and everything. And they will play lawn bowling, but it's like they do it like horseshoes, I want to say.
I'll miss the peace and quiet, but we can certainly use the wood.
The manor needs a lot of work.
That and other things. Meet me at the small shack by the shoreline when you have time. There's something else you need to see.
What is it?
An asset.
Oh, this might be where the boat comes in. We saw it before. It was, very sunk. Oh, yeah. So yeah, we now unlocked homestead missions, which, as it said, will get new people to move in, which will unlock new stuff. But we'll start with that next time, probably. Zoom in. But yeah, we'll start with this next time, and we'll continue, because next time should get us through the tutorial, I think. And then I'll have a bunch of stuff that I'll need to do in between. But thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.